What is up, my Lost Art gamers? Coming at you with another video I've been working on for quite some time. This is going to be a Platinum Fields video. More specifically, I suppose I'm comparing a Relic tool to a purple tool, but I'm also just kind of tracking 10 Platinum Field tickets and just seeing how much money you get while foraging. So it's going to be a little mishmash of everything in this video, but if you want to see results, stay tuned. So, before we get into the video, I figure I might as well plug this at the beginning. If you guys could like the video, if you like the video, always appreciated. Helps the spread of this garbage. Garbage being my content. And of course, subscribe if you want to see daily Lost Art content. Or if you just like me, why not? Also, consider becoming a YouTube member. It's as low as $3.99 a month. You get a cool Discord role. You get a shout out at the end of every video. Smiley face. Support the content. Alright. So, Platinum Fields. I have a video on it. It was like one of the first videos I've ever uploaded, and it was just kind of some small tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your Platinum Fields. Nothing too crazy. At this point, everybody, I'm sure, sort of knows the ins and outs of Platinum Fields, but if you don't, I'll give you a brief overview of the important key parts. The first one being, there are 3 different types of gatherables in a Platinum Fields run. You have the pure white herbs, you have the atlites, and you have the cypress trees. Pure white herbs drop the soil of life, atlites drop black crystals, cypress trees drop gold bird nests. Excuse me. These 3 droppables or gatherables that can drop from the special nodes will give you differing buffs. The first buff increases your move/gather speed, I believe. The second buff, which is the most important buff, reduces the amount of durability you take on your tool. So like the maximum durability loss is lowered. This is very, very, very important, and kind of why Relic foraging tool is worth it, in my opinion. We'll get to that later, though. So, the general strategy is you spawn into your Platinum Fields. Also, it's better to do it solo. I know it's kind of counterintuitive, but it is better to run these solo. So, you spawn in to your Platinum Fields. Preferably, you have max movement speed. That's why I do this on a Mayhem Zerker, though you can just slap on like Swiftness Gear or Spirit Absorption, whatever you prefer. Open up the map, and you can search for the nodes. I search for atlites, pure white herbs, and cypress trees, and I try to go to the nearest ones, and I try to get 2 gatherables to drop ASAP. I don't do any real gathering until I have the level 2 node unlocked, which is the durability loss reduction. The reason being, you want the least amount of durability lost to your Relic tool as possible. If you are not using a Relic tool, and you're just using like a purple tool, it doesn't matter maybe as much for you, but I would still get into the habit of doing this, just because if you ever upgrade your tool even to Legendary, you're probably going to want to start doing this. Plus, you're going to need 4 gatherables total to unlock the end purple cave, so you might as well do it at the start, is what I'm saying. That out of the way, you gather the 2 gatherables, you bring them back to the base, you unlock the durability loss node, and then all I do is I simply start from the left side, and I just kind of go around in a circle. And then when I get to the left side, or rather the right side of the map, I just bring 2 more gatherables back into the center, and then I do a circle again. But when I get to the middle area where there's a rope down to the cave, I take the rope, and then I go in the cave, and then I kind of continue the circle. Depending on how I end up setting this video, I may have a full Platinum Field run playing in the background so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, but in any case, it's not too hard to find out. There are plenty of guides. You can even look at my old Platinum Field video where I show the full run. I think the way I do it is still the same. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter the path you take. You can make up your own path, and I'm sure there's more efficient paths to do. This is just kind of what I've come up with. The goal is you just want to be able to maximize the amount of nodes you're hitting. That's really it. Now, let's get into some of the data. So, we're just going to hop right into the data that I collected. Up on our screen right now is the Relic foraging tool that I was using. The reason why I said earlier that I think Relic foraging tools are worth for Platinum Fields specifically is because the amount of things you can roll on a Master foraging tool or Relic foraging tool. You can roll, I believe it's 5, yeah, so super armor, non-reduction, rare mat, basic reward, gathering speed. So 5 what's the word I'm looking for? 5 affixes out of 6 total. So basically, every relic foraging tool you roll is going to be usable and good. The only time you kind of get fucked is if you don't roll super armor. If you don't roll a super armor relic tool, that's kind of yikes. But there's only 6 total affixes you can roll, and you're rolling 5 of them. So, I don't know. Obviously, it's up to you, but this is the tool that I used for my comparisons, and I did not run my own purple Platinum Fields to compare it to. I know, sue me. 10 tickets already took a long time to run and farm. I didn't have it in me to do another 10 farm for God knows how long to get the 10 tickets and then run it with purple tool. So I sourced the purple information from our good friend Genos, G1Nos, on Reddit. This is a post from about a year ago, but I mean, the data is still the same. Platinum Fields hasn't changed at all. We'll link this Reddit post in the comments below, but I have all the pertinent information tabbed over here. Oh, don't look at that yet. This is the tools that he used. So he's just showing that he used 2 different tools. One with basic reward, one with rare material. Both super armor. He used purple tools. His foraging level is 38, mine is 41, so not too much of a discrepancy there. And this is his data that he collected. It's a bit messy to read, so I've made it a bit more readable in my sheet. But you can see here he has 10 runs listed in the screenshot, so I just used 10 runs as a baseline, which is why I ran 10 runs. So let's pop on over to a bit more of a readable sheet. So this is my sheet, my Platinum Fields with Relic tool that I ran. You can kind of see here, I have it broken down by run number and then what I collected of each type of flower and mushroom per run. Nothing surprising here. And you can see I did 10 runs. I have the prices that I calculated this with over here on the side. And this is obviously per individual item. So like when you do a transaction in the auction house, you get 100 wildflowers, but I'm calculating it as if each wildflower individually is worth 1 gold, 1.28 gold, right? Makes sense? These are the total amounts of each individual resource that I gathered total throughout the 10 runs. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just kind of walking you through it just because why not? I feel like I should. And then down here, the money section. So here, again, it mostly makes sense. 2,758 is how much that 2,155 wildflower is worth. So each corresponding cell is, this is the value of these wildflowers. This is the value of these wildflowers. This is the value of these wildflowers. Makes sense? And then obviously, I combined all the values at the bottom here. So this is the total amount of gold I made in that run. Obviously, the very first run was me getting used to Platinum Fields again, much like our friend Genos. He said in his post the first run was him getting used to it again. So I think it's a fair comparison. I'm trying to be as honest and straightforward as I can. Obviously, there's always going to be different, how you say, different opinions from people. I'm not trying to do anything one way or the other. I'm not trying to be like, haha, fooled you all. Fucking Platinum Fields actually sucks ass. I don't know, man. I'm just here to try to... Maybe people don't know how much gold this actually can be. And I'm here to show you that it can be good gold. Yeah? Basically, though, let's look at the total amounts of gold that I got. Well, these are the total amounts of materials that I gathered from each section of material, subsection of material, and then these are the totals of gold I got per subsection of materials. Down here is how many, the total amount of gold that I got for all of my runs. So I got 83,000 gold, almost 84,000 gold. Then obviously I averaged out the 10 runs, so it's about 8,366 gold per run-ish. And that's including the potato first run. Obviously, we both had potato first runs, but this is my sheet. I made almost 84k gold. Now, this is Genos' sheet. You can see here Platinum Fields, Purple Tool data from Genos on Reddit. I will, again, post the Reddit post in the comments down below. But I calculated it with the exact same prices so we can see a direct comparison between gold. I just took his quantity numbers and I plugged in my gold prices. This is what I tell you guys to do on all my videos when I always tell you not to look at my gold prices and to plug in your own. This is what I tell you guys to do. So do this on my other trade skill videos. Don't just take my gold amounts and be like, oh, because every region is different, man. I'm on NA West. And also, the date matters a lot. I'm recording this on May 8th, or calculated this on May 8th, and I guess I'm recording it. Whatever. You get the point. This video is going up today. Hell or high water. Enough bullshittery. This is Genos' data. You can kind of see his run 1 was fine, but his run 2 was potato. Maybe he mixed up the two. In any case, I just copied down his data from this horrible mess of fuckery. And I didn't track timber or ore because that's not what we're looking at. You do get a little minute amount of wood and ore from doing Platinum Fields. Oop, gotta find my tab. Oop, wrong tab. Jesus Christ, I know how to play this game. And by this game, I mean fucking Google Chrome. Tough game. But you'll see, he made about 5,000 gold on average per run, except for his second run, which is his terrible run, which I'm guessing should have actually been his first run. I don't know. I'm just here to copy the data, okay? But shitpost on him, not me, please. Don't shitpost on him either. Neither of us deserve it. But, that being said, you can see the total amounts of his gold from each individual subsection, and then his total gold from all 10 runs. He made 52k, almost 53k. His average is 5,271 gold per run. So, there's about a 30k gold differential. Yeah? So I have the percentage calculator over here. This is exactly how much gold difference there was, and it's a percent. I just calculated in, so 31k is how much of a percent of 83, and then it's about a 36% increase, 37% increase. So I made about 37% more, just based on the fact that I had a relic tool. Obviously, how much did the relic tool cost me? It cost me 28k. So actually, I've already made profit on the relic tool, and I've only done 10 platinum fields. So this is why I say relic tool probably worth it if you're doing platinum fields, like 100% worth it. You can also ask, is foraging platinum fields the best platinum fields to do? I don't know that question, or the answer to that question. Everyone on the internet always says foraging is the best platinum fields to do. I can neither confirm nor deny it. I can just show you the information and data that I've collected from 10 platinum field runs with the relic tool. I can't tell you if this is better or worse than any other thing, but everybody on the internet seems to say it. And I mean, if everybody tells you to jump off a bridge, then I'm gonna jump off the bridge. That's all I'm saying. So hopefully that garbled mess, it meant something to you. I'm gonna end off the video now, though. Thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, shout out to my YouTube members. Consider becoming a YouTube member. You get a nice little shout out at the end of every video, and you get a cool Discord role and private Discord chats from your boy. And I swear they're not anything too saucy, just foot pictures. What? Thank you to my tier 2s, Blitzel, Remix My Life, I'm Nufu, and thank you to all my tier 1s, It's Biscuits, Inder, Diz, Aerozyke, Clouded, Jangerous, and Joxini. Appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Much love. You help support do what I do. And I thank you. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, leave a comment down below, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you'd like to see daily Lost Art content similar to this, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye.